Welcome in. It was a big day for our two in-state teams. Both Iowa and Iowa State found out when and where they will be playing their last games of their football seasons. The number 15 ranked Hawkeyes will look to bounce back after a drubbing in the Big Ten title game last night and win its fourth straight bowl game against Kentucky in the Citrus Bowl. The Hawks will take on a familiar face to Iowa fans as the Kentucky head coach, Mr. Mark Stoops. He's the brother of Bob Stoops, the head coach down there in Kentucky. Meanwhile, Iowa State are going to face off with Clemson on December 29th in the Cheez-It Bowl, a team they've never played before. The Cyclones finished the season with a 7-5 record. Definitely not what the team wanted, considering all of the preseason hype and those rankings. But a big game awaits the Cyclones with a power in Clemson, and it's a chance to see where they stand on the national stage.
I'm grateful for when you have to reflect on, our program and where we have continued to work to grow to, is to be able to play opponents and first-class programs like this, to see where you're at, to continue to build your program the right way and play against people that have built it the right way. So I think it means a ton for our program and our university to compete against somebody like Coach Sweeney and certainly his program.
That game will kick off December 29th at 4:45. I'm sure there will be plenty of Cyclone fans making the trip down there. Plane tickets are going to be pretty expensive, but I will know most of that fan base will make the trip. First time these two programs, again, have faced off with each other. As for the Hawks, they struggled last night in the Big Ten title game, losing in demoralizing fashion to the Michigan Wolverines by a final score of 42-3. The offense just never got going, and when it did, it couldn't finish off its drives. Our John Schaefer was there for the reaction from the team and just what went wrong.
Colin, no one really expected Iowa to compete in this game, but I don't think anyone expected them to get blown out the way they did by the Michigan Wolverines Saturday night inside of Lucas Oil Stadium. Kind of begged the question, what happened to the Hawkeyes?
They hit us with that halfback pass, but it's just good play on their part and bad execution on ours. And just to help simplify things, you play a team like this. It's a really good football team, and you don't want to give up big plays, and we did that twice right off the bat. And then we had a couple trips to the red zone, only had 3 points to show for it. So, you never know where it's going to go, what's going to happen. But in a game like this, that's just not the way you want to start out.
I don't know. It just seems like the last couple of weeks we couldn't really get much going in the red zone, which hurts. That 4-point swing between field goals and touchdowns, and then we came up short and missed a field goal early, which hurt. But we tried to bounce back from that. We went down again, and Chudy made the next one, so he picked us up there. But yeah, we weren't good enough today in the red zone to we needed to put points up, and we didn't do that. It hurts more than anything to work so hard and fall quite a ways short, but. Yeah, it hurts.
You got two choices. You can sit and sulk about it, or you can get up and move on, and we got another game left, and I'm super excited to play another game with all these guys, and I think you just got to be optimistic. Obviously it sucks right now, but yeah, just keep moving forward.
The Iowa Hawkeyes finished the season 10-3 on the year. They'll get their first chance at a win in 2022, January 1st, down in Florida. Reporting from Indianapolis, John Schaefer, Local 5 Sports. Colin, back to you.
Stinging loss for the Hawks, but it was made a little bit better today as bowl selections were released. The Hawks, they finished the regular season with a 10-3 record, something only 4 other teams coached by Kirk Ferentz can say they've done. 10 wins was plenty enough credentials to secure the Hawks a New Year's Day bowl game. They're going to take on those Kentucky Wildcats out of the SEC. They come in with a 9-3 record. Iowa is looking to refocus mentally after the tough loss in the Big Ten title game.
Yeah, we got to do a better job as coaches. And, that being said, at that point, we don't know how last night was going to go. Obviously, it was a disappointing night for us. But the good news is right now I think we'll put a good plan together. More importantly, we got a group that's already proved this year how resilient they are. And they've gotten back up off the turf a couple times already this year. I have full confidence they'll do it again. We got great leadership on this football team, really exceptional young guys, and hopefully we'll do our part. I know they'll do their part. So it's going to be a team effort for sure.
The Hawks will travel down to Orlando, a pretty familiar place for Hawkeye fans. This time facing an opponent they've never played before. Iowa, they're 6-5 all time versus the SEC. Of course, the last win was against Mississippi State.